When did you turn the tables on someone trying to rip you off? Gym kept charging me after I'd canceled my membership 3 times. They had this classic scam, make canceling impossible so people just give up and keep paying. I'd gone in person twice, called countless times. Always the same runaround. You need to speak to a manager. That person's not here today. We'll process it next billing cycle. Meanwhile, $89 kept coming out of my account monthly. The first time I tried canceling was back in February when I moved across town. The desk guy barely looked up from his phone when I explained I was relocating too far to commute. He told me I needed to fill out a form and get manager approval. Simple enough. Filled it out, handed it back. He said the manager was at lunch and I should come back later. Came back at 4 p.m. Different person at the desk. She explained that manager only worked mornings and suggested I try tomorrow. Next day, morning shift told me he was in a meeting and asked if I could wait. Waited 2 hours. Finally got 5 minutes with this guy who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. He informed me that my contract required 30 days written notice and this would start my 30-day period. Fine. 30 days later, another $89 charge hits my account. Called immediately. 20-minute hold time. The representative apologized, saying there was no cancellation request in their system and I'd need to come in person again. This time, I brought printed bank statements showing the charges. Different manager, same story. He claimed he didn't see any paperwork and I needed to restart the 30-day process. I already did this. I have a receipt from last month. He pointed out that the receipt didn't show manager approval because there was no signature. The signature line was blank because the first manager never signed it. Round 3. New strategy. I recorded everything on my phone. State your name and today's date for our records, I told the staff member. She immediately got defensive, saying I couldn't record in there. Actually, this is a one-party consent state. I can record any conversation I'm part of. Suddenly, the manager became very helpful, but a month later, another $89 charge hit. I drove straight to the gym, paperwork in hand. The same manager who'd signed my cancellation was working the front desk. Remember me? His face went pale. Oh, you. Explain this charge. He shuffled through some papers, clearly stalling, saying he needed to check with corporate. You're the manager. You signed my cancellation. He admitted that was right, but mentioned there might be a processing delay in the system. How long? He estimated 30-60 days. That's 2 more charges. He offered to put a note in my file. The note did nothing. May charge hit right on schedule. This time I called corporate directly. Got transferred 4 times before reaching someone who claimed to handle membership issues. She said my location should have processed this months ago and promised to send them an email right away. Can you cancel it from your end? She explained it had to be done at the location level, but assured me they'd take care of it. They didn't. By June, I'd paid for a gym membership I'd been trying to cancel since February. I was done. I started showing up every single day, not to work out, just to use their free guest services. Bathroom breaks, water fountain visits, sitting in their lobby using their Wi-Fi for hours. I'd bring my laptop, spread out my work, take business calls on speaker. When the front desk girl asked if I needed help with anything, I told her I was just using the member lounge area. Next, the manager came over. We can process your cancellation today if you'd prefer. That would be wonderful. Been trying to cancel since February. He had the paperwork ready in under 5 minutes. This is effective immediately? He confirmed it was, and mentioned they'd refund my last payment since I wasn't actually using the facilities. Got my refund check 2 days later.